something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Mission Recondition episode of the Chicago Cubbies here in their franchise. As today, we're going to go to the farm here today, and we're going to check out not just one player, ladies and gentlemen, but we're going to check out two players here in today's episode. As we're going to go down to the AAA ball club here with the Iowa Cubs, and today we are going to be going against, we're going to be in this series here with the Storm Chasers of Omaha. And of course, if you don't know, the Storm Chasers are the AAA team of the Kansas City Royals. And as you see here, we're both 12-15 for the season right now, with 4.5 games back of the leader here in the International League West Division. And of course, we're trying to get ourselves out of this, this situation, as we do have a 3-game winning streak on our hands, and both teams are in their last 10 games are 5-5, so they're kind of teetering around that 500 mark there. Of course, Royals just recently lost their recent game and trying to bounce back here. And of course, we're going to see their pitcher here, one of their not necessarily one of their top prospects here, but one of their guys that could make it to the majors here, get a September call up here. He's so far made 5 starts so far this season. Avila. There you see 1-3, 22 innings of work, a little over 22 innings of work. He's given up 21 hits, 15 runs, 12 of them were earned, 5 home runs, 9 walks, and 19 strikeouts for the season. As he currently right now has a 4.84 ERA, and of course he's already had 2 quality starts here this season. Of course, he is trying to do his best here. The born Venezuelan pitcher is trying to get himself a win here today. And of course, his last victory was against the Toledo Mud Hens, where he pitched in 8 innings. He gave it 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 2 home runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Now you see, this is the lineup that we could be facing here in today's game. And like I said, you see MJ Mendez, who's made a couple of appearances there in the major leagues right now. I think as of this video, I think he recently just got called back up to the Royals. If I could be wrong. Cave Biggio, of course, one of the Biggio boys there. And of course, we're going to have a player lock here. Our first player lock is actually going to be one of our catchers. Now, he's one of our top prospects here. Moises, now I'm going to butcher this name like no other, Ballesteros. as we'll see what he can do here. Born in Venezuela, 21 years of age, 5'8", 195 pounds. He has not seen any MLB action in the majors, but so far this season he's had 20 games. He's at 75 at bats, I should say. 8 runs, 16 hits, 3 doubles, 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, 6 walks. He struck out 18 times so far. Right now he's batting at that 213 mark right now. And today we're going to try to see if we can get him warmed up and get him ready to go here, as he has got a B potential. He's 6'6" overall, and I kind of can't wait to see how this guy's going to come up, because I'm really thinking about possibly if we can get him, if he can have a solid year this year and get somewhere around that 68, 69 overall, giggity, we could possibly call him up as a timber call up here in this matchup here today. So we're on the farm, and of course the other player we'll see here in a bit, because the reason why we're doing 2 here today is because Moises only bats in the lineup when there's left-handed batters. So that's going to be very interesting. We'll see how that plays out. But we're going to see Trevor Jankowski later on here. He's a player, as we see, Moises hits one over the wall here at Warner Field here in Omaha, and that one, his ball is gone. Home run there for Moises, as he's able to knock the cover off the ball and take this one out of the ballpark. As the fans here of the Storm Chasers did not like that whatsoever. And yeah, take a look here. This is a good pitch to just drive this one in. And yeah, look at it, just cracks that one there. And able to hit that one 380 feet deep out to right center field. Nice job. So, Ballesteros, I think I said it right. I was trying to listen to what the announcer was saying there. But we'll see here his second at bat here. He has 4 home runs for the season. We'll see if we can get maybe another one here. No, this not a home run, but we get a base hit there, which is not bad. Gets them on board here with nobody out. So a great way to lead off there, as he shows off his skills here. He has pretty decent. If you've seen there when we were showing his stats and stuff, he has a pretty good power swing there. But yeah, he's only really good against lefties. So we got to try to get him into a couple of right-handed batters here to kind of get that right-handed side of, get him dealing with right-handed batters at times. So we'll have, I believe the second game we have him going against a righty. But yeah, we have Travis Jankowski. He was a part of the Rangers organization. He's our left fielder. We'll see him in action, as he has a really good bat of his own. And also, not to mention, great speed, as we'll see here. This one's going to get dropped out there, out to left center field. That's going to be a base hit, and I think a second run is going to come in, as Christian Franklin there gets a nice 2 RBI double there for himself. His 5th of the season. And great job there, as he just cranks that one out there, the ball out there in left center field. Great hit, great job, as he's able to drive the runners here in the game. And of course, I did find these ballparks in the Stadium Designer. The Stadium Designer is actually starting to work now. There's still some quirks to it, but I found a lot of these minor league ballparks, both AAA and AA, in the game. And in this series, and of course my Red Sox series, and my Road to Show, which I'm not gonna. It's just something I'm kind of just seeing what this year's Road to Show is like. I'm not really got to put it on the channel here. If I do, I'll probably start a new one. But I am using these ballparks in the game. These are not designed by me, by any means. As we see a strikeout there on Moises. Get to the top of the 8th here with 1 on and nobody out. We up by 4 here in this one. But no, these ballparks, these people that design these ballparks, they do a great job to detail. They do a great job here of, of course, it's not really, totally accurate in a lot of ways. There's some stuff that's kind of missing in this ballpark, obviously because those parts and those designs or whatever that's in the game, it's not in the game because they haven't created them. And I'm hoping in the future we'll see these ballparks actually come to life in the show here. Hoping they can get those licenses, and maybe I don't know, maybe the licenses are too expensive, so they can't really do it. But I'm hoping somewhere in the near future we can get something like that, where we actually get the AA and AAA ballparks in here. Because I like to play when I'm playing these, especially this game here. I like to have a little realism to the ballparks and like to see how these ballparks look like. And every different ballpark's different. To me, I think they're all beautiful and great looking. But these guys, these creators out there, they do a great job here. And I've been watching a couple of creators on YouTube here as of late, as we see a fly ball out there to left getting caught with 2 away now. As we have a nice 7-run lead here, so our boys looking sharp there, and we get the win. So nice job there for the Cubbies picking up the win here today, as I'm talking about, ballparks here. But no, really, truly, the ballparks are really beautiful and amazing. Definitely go check them out on the Stadium Creator if you can, because they're on there, and these guys do a great job of creating these ballparks there. And if you can, let them know that a lot of these guys did an excellent job. Some of those they did a great job there looking at the photos and finding pictures and just really doing a great job of creating these ballparks and making them lifelike as they can. But as we see here, we win this one at a big win, 10-run lead here, as we win this one 11-1, and we get 11 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Storm Chasers come up with a run with 7 hits and no errors there, and of course our pitcher picks up the win here. As for the Storm Chasers, well, they got at least 5 more games here to play to try to get back into this series back into their favor here. But we'll see Noah Cameron. Now, the funny thing about this is I don't know. Well, I take that back. I don't know this guy, but I live in the same town as this guy, and he's from St. Joseph, Missouri. He is 25 years of age, and I kind of think I need to kind of redo his potential, because he's already playing with Kansas City already in real life. And like I said, he's from St. Joseph, Missouri, and he was actually a really good. I actually covered him in high school baseball a couple years ago when I was doing some sports reporting there in St. Joseph, and he's definitely worked his way up to getting himself in the majors there. He made a start a couple of nights ago actually, and people are talented, and St. Joe are just so proud of him, and just seeing great talent like that come into play, and especially playing for the quote unquote the hometown team. He is a really good pitcher. I'm hoping the best, and I think I might have to update his. I might have to see what his update is, because I know recently he's updated some of the rosters. So I definitely have to see what his potential is. I might have to bump it up just for a fact, just so he can get called up to the Royals there. Here they have him as D potential, but I think if anything, he's probably a high C, a low B potential to make it to the majors. So I'm definitely going to have to tinker with that some here. But we'll see how we do against him today, as we have Moises back here now. Here we are facing a righty, so this is probably a little unusual for Moises here, as of course he had a home run and an RBI in that last game. We'll see how we do against Cameron here, as we'll see so far it's a 1-1 count. So right now a little deadlock here between the batter and the pitcher, as we'll see Cameron here has him ground this one off to second, and this will be a routine ground ball over to first. And that will, of course, get number 1 now here for there on the Iowa Cubs. We'll jump to the 4th inning now here, as we'll see what the score is here in this one, as it looks like Omaha's now taking a 1-run lead. So now we'll see Cameron once again for the second time here. 0-1 so far here for Moises, as he is going to try to do his best here against this, I guess you could say, local phenom here. As he's been talked about. He's been doing a lot of local press here when they're back here in Kansas City playing. So yeah, the local kid. Like I said, I don't know him personally, but I have covered him. I've met him once for an interview when he was playing high school baseball, and I had a chance to meet with him and talk to him for an interview and stuff for the paper. But yeah, he's a solid, decent guy, and does a great job there. As we'll see here now, the third matchup here between the two of them. We'll see what Moises can do, as he's 1 for 2, so he's got a hit off him already. We'll see what he can do here. Nice four-seamer, but just cannot keep that one in the zone. As the sky is now starting to turn, getting a little dark out here in Omaha. We'll see the next pitch, and that ball is going to be fouled off there to past the first baseman there. So foul ball. 1-2 count now for Moises as he is trying to get his ball club back in this one here as we're down by 2, and that's going to be a strikeout there. Nice job there from Cameron. Unfortunately, Moises just could not do any better there. So they go ahead and take out Cameron. They're in the 8th inning here, top of the 8th. Omaha now leads it by 4. The runner on third here. We just got to try to see if we can get a base hit here to knock in a run to hopefully avoid a shutout here. As Austin Knox here gives up a hit there. Does he not? No, he does not give up a hit, but we do try to drive the runner in, but the runner gets tagged at the plate. Oh, that was brutal. Unfortunately, we do not pick up the win, and that is going to be a loss there for us as we lose game 2 of this series. And, of course, Noah Cameron's going to get picked up. He's going to pick up the nice win here against the Iowa Cubs as he gets his 4th win of the season. He is now 4-2 for the year. And Angel Zappa is going to pick up his 6th save. As we'll take a look here, Lopez 2 for 4, triple. Owen Cassie has been actually hitting very well there, and as of late I've been looking at his numbers, and I'm thinking like, man, I should have did a player lock episode here of him, and I think we'll do so in the near future. Excuse me. But he's on a hot streak right now. He's been hitting the ball very well. He didn't do so well tonight, but overall, in the last 10 games, he's been on a bit of a roll for himself here. We'll see how that will go coming up here in this next game. So now we're going to get ready for our next game here. Is the 3rd game of the series. It's Tyson Guerrero. He is from Washington State, and there you see he is 26 years of age, 6'1", 188 pounds. He was drafted in the 12th round in the 2021 MLB draft. He's a southpaw, and he's got seed potential, 61 overall. He has a 4-seamer, slider, curve, and a changeup. Out of the last 5 games, he's made 5 starts. He's 2-2 for the season. 21 innings of work. He's given up 26 hits, 17 runs. 15 of those are earned. 4 home runs, 14 walks, and 18 strikeouts with an ERA well over 8. And there you see what he did against the Mud Hens in his last start there. He did pick up the win there. He pitched 5 innings of work, gave up 6 hits, 5 runs. All 5 were earned, 3 home runs, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. Now, Travis Jankowski, like I mentioned before, he was part of the Rangers organization, and recently we picked him up, I think, off of some waivers. And actually, the other night, I seen him play. I believe Iowa Cubs did call him up for a couple of games, for a series or so, to see what he's like, see what he's doing so far. But he has had MLB, he's already been in MLB already. Like I said, last 2 seasons he was with Texas. Before that, before he was traded to Texas, he was with the Phillies and had some mild success there. There you see some of his MLB numbers right now. But yeah, he's still a work in progress. He is 33 years of age. And, I think at some point here, I think we will call him up. He'll probably definitely be one of our not big, but one of our decent calls for the September call-ups here when we get there. But he pretty much play any outfield position here. We'll try to see what he can do here today, as he'll be the second player here that we'll lock in. We're not going to force Moises to bat against a righty, but we got to get his numbers, his contact and power numbers up in right hand against righties sometime in this season. But we'll see what we can do here. As you see, Cassie hit a nice RBI triple there, and that is going to get a first run on the board here. So we'll see what we can do here with Travis, batting .304 now for the season. As he takes the first pitch there, it's now 0-1. So he's 1 for 3 in the last game, had a double, and we'll see if we can get him anything better here today, as he's trying his best here to help out the ball club. So 0-1 now, count here for him, as he's going to pop this one here. That's going to go high and deep, but not deep enough to go out of the ballpark here, just deep enough to the warning track. for the first out here of top of the second. So no such luck that time in that at bat. We'll try to get to his next one here. And actually, no, we're going to see him in action here in the field. So we'll see what he can do here in left field. As we'll see pop up here. He's going to go high and deep over to left. And can we get to it? I think we can. And now we got a runner here trying to take off to get to third. A bounce there. And that play is going to be made at the bag there. Nice job there as we get the runner at third. And that's going to be second out of the inning. As we did a great throw there. Take a look at the replay here. Pop this one up. We got the first out of the inning. And then turn around. They try to tag up. And off just a hop there to third. Get the tag there. Look at this. Even better shot. Boom. There you go. As we get that runner out. So 2 away there. Now we jump down to the top of the third. Iowa leads it by 1. Now, this is a great at-bat here. This should be something special. Bases are loaded here, and now with 2 out, we'll try to see if we can get Travis to try to get a runner in here and try to put up a 2-run lead here in the top of the third. And, of course, he's got to take his time here with these pitches here and trying to see what he can find. That one's going to get poked into shortstop there. Force out there at second. And that's going to keep the runners at bay as they get a force out at second. That ends it. As we go now top of the 6th. Now down by a run with 1 out. Travis is going to take the first pitch, and that's going to be a ball. I should say a circle change there for strike number 1. Now trying to get on board here to get a rally going here on the top of the 6th. Down by a run. So far the pitcher here, he's pretty much got our number as he gets us a strikeout there. And Travis is not having a bad. Stripling does a great job there. Get away from that batter. We'll see here as now you take a look at the scoreboard now. It's 5-2 here on the top of the 8th. Bases are empty, 2 out, and Arthur up to pitch here as he's trying to make sure Travis does not have a 1-for-4 type of day. We'll see if Travis can get a base hit here to help us out. And, he's going to foul that one off. I wish it was fair there. But it's going to be a foul ball. So as you take a look here, of course, I think, Travis has some pretty decent numbers and power. We've got to get those up some. But, he is, like I said, 32 years of age. So he's kind of in his prime right now. So if he, we don't see nothing, coming from him in the next year or so, we might have to decide just to let him go. But I want to see, he's one of those players there I think we can, we can do something with in the majors. If it comes to like base running, stealing bases or pitch hit situations. He drops this one there. That's going to be a nice blooper out there. Out to left center field. That's going to be a base hit, and that's going to put him on board here now with 2 away. So now we'll see with the next batter coming out. This Jonathan Long, the first baseman. He's 0 for 3. He, of course, flied out back way in the second. So now we'll try to see here. And, got to be careful there. Travis, don't want to get picked off there. We need that base runner there. Got to get this rally going here. Let's see if we can get something going here with 2 outs. That ball's going to be lasered out to left field. Base hit. That puts 2 runners on board here now. Here in the top of the 8th. As MacArthur now seems like he's in a little bit of trouble right now. And he's got to try to find his way out of this one here. As now we'll have Benjamin Cowles now out here. He's 1 for 3, a double. So far he's 3 of 11 with a home run in this series. We'll see what he can do here in this at-bat. He's going to hit this one there. That one's going to be easily caught there. Nice play there for the second baseman. Snagging that one, stopping that from going out into the shallow outfield there. And we are still now here in this still here as we're now taking a look here in the 9th. As we see, a nice hit there from Nicky Lopez as he drops a base hit there in shallow right field. So it looks like the rally's going for us. And now we'll see Reese McGuire up next. He's 0 for 3. He's earned himself a walk here today. So now with 2 outs, I don't know, we might got something going here. So see another hit there. That's going to have fall down there and to left, shallow left field. That runner's going to come in to score, and that is going to be another run there for us. As nice job there from Reese, getting that RBI single, and that's going to put us up now by, or put us down. We're just down by 2 runs here. So now B.J. McMurray Jr. is up next. There you see us. We're in the batter's box there, getting ready for this. Hopefully, get a chance to bat here and try to help our club out. As we'll see here, that ball is going to be dropped down there. That is going to be a base hit. Runner's going to come around to score, and that throws off target. As now the runner's going to come in to score. Now mixing now 5-4. So now Travis here, he has the tying run at third and the winning run at tying run at second and the winning run at first. And of course, the go-ahead run is him. Let's see if we can get something going here. As yeah, it's an 0-1 count, 2 away. Need a base hit here, and oh no! Storm Chasers steal it from us as they snag that ball there. The right fielder gets that one there. Those kind of plays there, you just kind of have to tip your hat to them, like, okay, next game you ain't gonna be so lucky. As the Iowa Cubs come up short in this one, a good rally there in the 9th inning, but yeah. Couldn't get that ball over the head of the first baseman, and he does a great job there snagging that one. Owen Cassidy, look at that, 5 for 5, a triple, a double, not to mention a single, short of a home run in today's game. He goes 5 for 5. He is lighting it up there for us, but unfortunately, not enough to help us out here to get the win. Cubs 4 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. Storm Chasers, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the game. And man, that's just tough to swallow there. So now we'll take on Chandler Champlain, as he's from California, 25 years of age, 6'5", 220 pounds. And of course, he has not had any MLB service. He was drafted back in 2021 in the 9th round. He has a four-seamer, a 12-6 curve, a circle change, a slider, and a sweeper. And in the 6 games he's been in so far here, he's only picked up 1 win. And of course, several no decisions here in the season so far, as he's pitched a little over 27 innings of work. He's given up 3 home runs, 13 walks, 30 strikeouts, and he has a 6.18 ERA. Now, last game he was in, he got his first win against the Mudhounds, as he pitched 5 innings of work, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts in that game. So today he's trying to see if he can, the luck will be on his side again here, as the Storm Chasers, there you see, just 2 games under 500. Well, yeah, let's not even talk about it, as we still got a lot of work to do there. 4 games underneath 500, so both teams are both under 500, trying to work to get themselves out of this hole that they're in. We'll see Moises back out here, as he is taking on a lefty here today, so we're back out here with him. We'll see what he can do here with a no runners on board here and 1 out. So he takes the first pitch, and that'll be strike 1. 226 so far for him in the season, as he swings on that one there. That's 12-6 curve. So going to have him going a little loopy there for 0-2. So now we'll see here a hit there, and that's going to hit off the ankle of the pitcher. Hopefully he's okay. He looks like he's all right. And the third baseman can't make the play right in front of him there if he overruns the ball there, and that's going to be a base hit. And they're going to score as an infield base hit there for Moises, as now B.J. Murray Jr. coming up to bat here. He's hitting right now .310. As we'll see what he can do. So with 1 out, we'll get checked over there at first, and we will be safe. As, of course, Champlain, you need to gotta focus on that batter there. As you see, Murray here hits this one there. Murray flies this one out to left, and that is not going to advance the runner at all, as that's going to be out number 2 here, and not what we need right now, as we're in the hole right now in this series. We got to turn things around here quick, as Christian Franklin comes out here. 291, 2 home runs, 11 RBIs for him for the season so far. So with 2 out now and 1 on, we're going to get checked again. And the ball is, they're going to say we're safe as that one gets away there from the first baseman. Not going to make an attempt to steal the second. So now getting off the back here just a little bit. Getting ahead of the pitcher here. We'll see what Franklin can do here. Franklin's going to hit this one here high and deep. And this one goes back, and it's just going to be warning track power. As that was a good hit coming off the bat, but just could not get that one over the fence. As now we'll see here, we're up by 2 here in the top of the 4th. As Moises is now 1 for 1. He's going to take a pitch here by Champlain. Second time now he's faced him here today. And of course, see if we can get this runner knocked in from second. As we'll see the swing and a miss there on that circle change. It's now 0-2. So Moises now needs to be defensive here. Make sure you find that pitch that you can drive and do something with it. That ball goes over the head. Going to get not passed by the shortstop there, but it's going to move the runner, and we're going to be safe. As that now we have runners on the corners here now, and it will be ruled as a base hit. As take a look here at the show drone, and this one you guys yourself. Is he safe? I think it's a tie there. And the tie is, of course, in the case of a tie, it goes to the runner there. So we're safe at first base. As now Murray Jr. up next. He's going to get checked again for the 3rd time now. And I don't know what the report is on that he got, but I can tell you now, Moises is not a base runner. As we'll see, this ball gets launched up there out to left field. This is going to go back, but not deep enough to really do anything there for us, as except for a run will come in to score. And Iowa Cubs are up by 3. So nice sacrifice fly there out to left field for the first out. As Gentry tried to throw that one in there. And so we do get a little something out of that. I'm pretty sure not with Murray wanted there, but we do get a base. We do get a runner on board, or runner in off that fly ball. And now we'll try to see what we can do here with Franklin. As Franklin hits this one there, and that's going to be good. As now we're trying to go for 3. We get there, and we're going to be there on time. As that's a good play there, as we're safe there at 3rd. So nice job of Franklin moving the runner from 1st to 3rd there off that base hit. And now we have 2 runners on with 1 out. So Justin Long will be up next. He struck out, and he's 0 for 1 here in today's game. We'll see what he can try to do here. Base hit up the middle here will definitely bring home that runner from 3rd. As we'll see a ball here hit high and fly, deep center field here. This runner should score here. We're going to tag up, see if we can get home, and it looks like we're going to be able to do so there, as they're not going to make an attempt there to throw it home. And that Moises is going to be safe at home plate, and the 4th run is coming in here now for the Iowa Cubs. 4-0, as now we go to the top of the 6th. We'll see what Moises can do here. He's 2 for 2. Looking a lot more better than he did in the first game we've seen him in, and especially in the second game. We'll see that we'll, of course, try to see what he can do. As you see, last time we seen him, he was 1 for 4. He had a single. So now top of the 6th. And we'll see here leading off. And he's going to hit this one there past his infield. Base hit. And that's going to put him on board here with nobody on. So great start for the 6th inning. We'll see if that will, of course, bring us a chance to get home here now. As we'll see here, Murray 2 for 10 for the series, home run and 5 RBIs. He needs a big hit here to help him out. We'll see if he can do so here as we get checked again. And again, we're not a runner. Why are you throwing to us? But I guess he's a little nervous, so we'll see if we can get, I guess, just go ahead and play with, well, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I was going to say something that was going to come off dirty, but we'll see a double play being called there. It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play. Nice job there from the Store Chasers defensively as they wipe 2 off the board. As Cabbage Biggio up here. Now, we're playing a little defense here. Okay, let's see what we can do here defense. I've never tried the new catcher mode situation view or whatever in this game. But a nice job there getting them pop the ball up. And that's going to be out number 2 here. As Cody Pete here trying to keep this game where it's at. It's now 5-0 here for Iowa. Top of the 8th. As we're 3 for 3. So we're really cooking here today. Going against Sam Long this time, as he'll throw a strike there. Forcing fastball there, high and inside. Now with one out, nobody on board here. We'll see if Moises can find a pitch, and he's going to go chasing there on that pitch. It's going to be now 0-2. So again, base hit here. Don't have to do nothing too serious as we go ahead and go chasing after that slider. And I mean, he had us doing a good job there chasing. Might as well just continue. And we do definitely go fishing and come up empty as we win this one here. Nice job for the Iowa Cubs picking up a win here today as the Storm Chasers, so far they've now lead this series here. I know the series actually now tied 2 apiece here. So now with 2 more games left to play here, we got a chance to try to take this one here. Of course, case scenario, they take the 2 and win the series, or the tie, 3 for 3. So we're gonna try to do our best to try to win this series as best as we can. Max Shaw, our highest prospect there, our third baseman, goes 4 for 4 in the game with an RBI and a run scored there. He's batting .214. Cassie goes 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs and 2 strikeouts today. But overall, looks like we had a great day. 5 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Cubs. Storm Chasers, 1 run, 6 hits, no errors. As we'll see now in game number 5, it'll be Jonathan Bolin. As we'll see here, Storm Chasers, C potential, 64R righty from Tennessee. 240, 6'6", they're at age 28 years of age. He's been in 6 games. He's had 6 starts. He's 3-2 for the season. He's pitched so far now 34 2/3 innings of work. He's had 30 hits. He's given up 10 runs. All of them been earned. 2 home runs with 12 walks and 27 strikeouts for him, with an ERA at 2.60. So we'll see what he can do here. Of course, he has a 4-seamer, a slider, a sinker, and a curveball. And of course, he's had some MLB service there with the Royals last season. But his last outing was against the Mud Hens, as he pitched. I don't know why I'm saying Mud Hounds. I know I've been saying that a couple times now, but I've corrected myself. Mud Hens of Toledo. And he's pitching 5 innings, given up 7, 3 runs. All 3 were earned. 2 home runs, a walk, and a couple of strikeouts. So we'll see what he can do here as well. Back out here with Moises again, and we get another chance to bat with him. 250 so far right now, as we're starting to see that average drop some here. And of course, that last at bat there was not a good at bat. We were chasing, and we shouldn't have been doing that. So we got to do better here today, as there's 1 out, nobody on. And that's a nice hit there. Nice hit there to left for a base hit. That's a good way to start here at the top of the second. As we'll see what Murray Jr. can do. 302 right now for the season, 3 home runs. And we'll see if he can now try to knock us over here. As we'll see a ball hit there over our head out to right. That's going to drop down here for a base hit. And that ball is going to be thrown in there to third to stop the runner from advancing. Nice hit there from BJ, as now there's 2 on and 1 out. So Christian Franklin's up next. We'll see what he can do, as he is, of course, trying to get his average up too. He's getting close to 300, but we'll have to. Looks like we're gonna have to have Moises go back there. But Christian Frank, you see there, 4th round in the I think it was 2012 draft or something like that, 20-something. We'll see here a ball there, and it's going to be a ground ball, a nice ground ball. But he does move the runners up moves up 2 runners up 90 feet. And now with 2 out and 2 on here, Jonathan Long has an at bat here that's going to be very important here for the second inning here. So they try to get a run here. Try to at least get a base hit to bring in a run. 1 for 2. As the ball is going to be skipped along there to the second baseman there. And they're going to make the easy play there. That's a nice put out there by the second baseman. That ends the inning. No runs come across. 2 left stranded there in the top half of the second. So now we'll see Biggio up next. Biggio's 3 for 15. He hasn't had a really good series here today, as now we'll be behind the dish. And this ball is going to be popped up here to left field. And the runner's now going to try to advance here. Can we get the tag out here? And yes, we do. Nice throw there. Nice throw as we get that one in there. That is not Travis. He's not playing left field here today. But, oh, look at this. Nice catch. Get that out, and then turn around. They throw that one in. And then we get the tag right there. Boom. Right on the arm. Right on the left arm. Boom. Right there. And that's going to stop a runner from coming in. Top of the 4th coming up. As we'll see Moises up to bat here again. Successful last time around, as he did get a base hit. See what we can do here now, as he has 11 RBIs now for the season. Looking for a chance to get a 1-out rally going started here for the Iowa Cubs, as he's looking at a 1-1 count. And this ball is going to be popped up there. I still say, again, I just love how they build these stadiums here. As that ball is going to be a fly ball, and that ball is gone. There's going to be out there at left field. Nice job there. Nice hustle from the left fielder. And that's going to be out number 2 there for the Iowa Cubs. But yeah, these stadiums here they've created here. I've seen some other stadiums as well. I've seen some of the Japanese league teams as well. Very, very good looking stadiums, and then some just stadiums that people are just created on their own. Very talented. I know personally, I know I could not get away with that kind of stuff, because I tried stadium design before. I think it was in 23. I tried it, and it was not. Yeah, the stadium looked horrible. So you got another chance to get a throw out here. Can we get it? No. Dang it. So now the runner's going to go his advance up to second there, as he gets an RBI double on that hit. And now makes it now 4-0 here. Omaha leads. Go to the top of the 9th here with 2 out. Last chance now for Iowa to keep this inning alive here. We'll see what they'll try to do, as there'll be a ball slider there away from us. Looking at 0-1, or 1-0. It's now 1-1, as we went chase after that pitch there. What are we doing? And we'll see a pitch here. Ground ball there. Try and get that one past the infield there. Come on, Moises. Yeah, nice hustle there, as he's able to run that one out and get himself a base hit. So nice job. I was able to keep the inning alive here. Now we'll see if we can keep it going, as Murray's up next. 1 for 2 here in the at-bat for him. 2-2 count now for him. As the ball's going to get away from the pitch, or the catcher there some, but he is able to find it, and we're not going to advance 90 feet, as we know we're going to get, we'll definitely get taken out there real quick. So we check the runner again, as Murray here trying to do his best to concentrate here. Full count now for him, as that ball's going to be chopped there. That should be a play. That one's going to get past the infield there. That is going to be a base hit. That moves us up now in a runner in scoring position here. So a runner scoring here will definitely bring in a run, or I should say a base hit here will definitely score a run here. We'll see what Franklin can do. He's had a bit of a troubled night here. He's 0 for 3 for the game. We'll see if he can avoid here and try to keep this game going for us here, as that's going to be over the head of the first baseman. Now we're going to make a play at the plate here. Can we get there on time? Yes, we do. And the Iowa Cubs score their first run here in the game. It's now a ball game here now, 4-1, but unfortunately not enough to help us out. We do avoid getting shut out, but unfortunately we do not avoid losing. So we do lose the game. 4-1 is your final, as the Storm Chasers lead the series now 3-2, and we, I believe, have one more game to play and try to salvage this series. Excuse me. As you see, Moises 2 for 4, a run, Murray 2 for 3 at walk. Christian Franklin 1 for 4 at RBI. And Cal's over 2 and a walk there for him. Royals pretty much did everything they did, especially in the 4th inning, and did a great job getting those 3 runs there, and then of course pick up a run late in the 8th. But there you see here, oh, maybe that was Travis out there. Okay, I wasn't for sure. Excuse me. Nonetheless, or maybe there was a center fielder. I can't remember. I can't really remember. Jeez. But yeah, overall, this was a pretty good game. And now, look who we have to take on now here in Game 6. Yeah, we got to take on Noah Cameron again, a young man from St. Joseph, Missouri. He is 4-2, and of course, we've seen what he did in the last start there. He's pitched now 34 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 12 runs so far this season, 2 home runs, a double, and a quarter, or 12 doubles and 23 strikeouts so far. A 3.12 ERA. And of course, he did pick up that win against us last time around. So we'll try to see if we can turn this one around here for our favor here, and try to pick up a win and give him his loss. But it's gonna be a tough order here because we're playing against the same Storm Chasers team that did a number on us here. But this time we're going to use Travis. We're going to have Travis out there. Take a look at his numbers there from the last time he played and most previous game there. And of course, it wasn't a good outing there for him. But I think today we'll have a better outing here. And you see the Storm Chasers now just 2 games under 500. We're of course now still under 4. And of course, obviously they've leapfrogged us in the division. So now we got to try to return the favor here and try to win this, or try at least get this series as a split. So Travis now coming up here, top of the 2nd. 1 on and 1 out. And he is to take the first pitch there. That's going to be a 4-seamer across the plate, and that's going to be strike number 1. So like I said, we're going to be patient here at the plate, do our best. And that one is not so good there. That was a bad pitch to go after. Got good contact on him, but just could not get that one past the infield there, and that's going to be an out. And that was going to be the final out to retire the side. As we see John Rave now here. And Caleb Kilman is out here pitching here for us today. And this one, oh, that came off the bat good. And oh, we just got to play it off the wall here, as that's going to be good enough for a double for John Rave as he finds himself in scoring position now here in the bottom half of the 2nd. I was almost thinking that ball was out of the ballpark there, but no, it stayed in. And of course, then we just could not get there on time as we had to play it off the wall. So it's tied 2 apiece now here in the top of the 4th as we take the first pitch there, and that's going to be ball 1. But, yeah, patience is key, kids, when you're playing these games here. You can't just swing at anything. As I tell my buddy, one of my buds from college, I'm like, he's a big baseball fan just like I am. I'm like, dude, you gotta be patient. You can't be just swinging at everything. And, of course, he's, looking at me like I'm crazy. But it is, I by far, I think I'm the most patient MLB player out there. So I can definitely look at pitches and just take my time and just read them and then just strike when I can. Of course, not always, not always a base hit or anything like that, but for the most part, I think I do pretty well for myself here. As we see the ball fly out there to center field, that's gonna be the final out of the inning. Now, I'll go to the bottom of the 4th here, still tied 2 apiece. We'll back out here on offense, and of course now we're back here on defense here, and John Rave here hits this one. That one's going to just rip down the third base line. Got to pick this one up here. We got to throw this one in. And we're going to throw that one in. Nice job. And that's going to be another double there for Rave as he finds himself in scoring position. Top of the 7th coming up as Omaha now takes a 2-run lead. Now 4-2. As Travis here now 0-2 in today's game. And, of course, he has been struggling here against Noah Cameron. We'll see what we can do with him. And gets him here as, ooh, God. That four-seamer right there where we want it, but just cannot time it right. We're a little just late there on that pitch. So we got to try to pick that pitch up here now. And that one's going to be hit out there to left center field. That one's going to drop into the glove there of the center fielder, who gets there on time and steals a base hit there for us. As that is going to be not a good shot there for us, as we're still trailing here. We're trailing still by 2. 2 out, nobody on board here for Travis, as he's trying to keep this this game alive and, of course, try to get a rally going here. As we'll see the pitch here, and he is not going to take it. That's going to be ball 1. So 1-1 count. We'll see if we can try to, of course, get something going here, because we need a base hit here. If not, this is going to be it for the series, and we're going to lose this game 4-2 and lose the series 4-2. As we see this one popped up here, and oh, this is not good. This is definitely going to be a fly ball, and that is going to be the out. So, unfortunately, we did not do a good job here today in the player lock episode of these two players here today. We, did pick up 2 wins, but, did not, overall, series-wise, did not do a good job there. As Storm Chasers do win this one 4-2, and they do win the series 4-2. So, Cameron, there you see his numbers there. Struck out 5, gave up 6 hits, 1 run, 2 earned. MJ Mendez 2 for 4, 2 doubles and 4 RBIs. Rave 2 doubles. He was 2 for 4 in the game. And this one, as we take a look at Travis really struggling, especially Murray as well. 0 for 4 for both of those boys there. Actually, Jordan, our right fielder there, he was also an 0 for 4 day. Wow, tough day in the lineup here today, as we just could not string up some hits and get runners on base pass there. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs. As for the Storm Chasers, had a great day there. 4 runs, 12 hits. Even though they had 12 hits, they 4 runs, they left a lot of guys out there, but nonetheless, they found a way to win the game, and they do get the victory. As you see there, yeah, we have dropped now. We're near the bottom, as we're right down there with the Indians. As we're 14-19, 4 games back. The season's still young. We can still turn things around, but it's going to be a lot of work to do. So that is it for this episode of the Road to Glory, or at least the Player Lock episode here in the Chicago Cubs farm system here in the farm. We'll definitely come back, as the next episode, I believe, will be it's a big of the Giants series will start, as well as the Brewers, the Giants, and the Mets series. Those 3 series will be showcased in the next episode. So stay tuned for that as we head back up to the Major League Ball team, and we'll see what they're doing. And we'll have some player locks there as well with some of our Major League guys there in that episode as well. So stay tuned for that. As always, guys, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series that happens to be uploaded to the channel here on ESGNet Plus LP. As well as, don't forget our other series in MLB 25 this year. We have on the main channel the Boston Red Sox series. I'm really enjoying playing that and get to know that team as well. And that is over there on the main channel as well. And there's a list down there below. You guys can click on that, and that'll show you the up-to-date playlist that's on there as of right now. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more here on ESGNet Plus LP with the Cubbies, as we we'll be sending a lot more games here coming up here as we get through the month of May for the Major League Ball Club. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, it's going to be a really good series. We got some pretty good games coming up here in that next episode. So stay tuned for that. But again, guys, as always, or actually, no, it's not that series. It's actually, that'll be the next episode. Yeah. So stay tuned for that here on the channel. As always, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you guys next time.